Western elites and their supporters don't understand China because they think China must be Rome, because that's the only template for empire that they know. But really, China is more like Carthage. Carthage was a maritime trading empire in the ancient world. They were masters of trade and commerce. When they went to other nations like Iberia, they didn't seek to conquer the people and then turn them into slaves. Instead, they co-opted the elites there. They cared more about economic control and alliance. They intermarried with the Iberians. The city of Cadiz had a particularly close relationship with Carthage. They were like brother and sister. When China visits other countries, they don't give lectures, they give loans. They give tariff-free trade deals to 53 countries in Africa. When Rome conquers a nation, that nation disappears. Rome annexes the land, Rome annihilates the people. Whoever they don't annihilate, they sell into slavery. And that's part of why Rome fell, because the elite became so dependent on slaves that they didn't invent. Because Rome's model relied on forever wars to keep finding new territories to conquer, extract, enslave, give the land to the wealthy, and then make the slaves work on that land and then pay the taxes to Rome, that when Rome fell in 476, it could no longer build aqueducts. It lost the recipe to concrete. When Rome fell, it took the rest of Europe down with it because the Roman provinces weren't invested in. They were extracted and hollowed out to serve the capital. So Carthage's model is more sustainable. China's model is more sustainable, one of trade, innovation, win-win cooperation, and not forever wars. Trading ports, not military bases. Carthage's mistake was not backing Hannibal Barca. Carthage's mistake was trusting that Rome would act in good faith. Rome was a wolf. China is the dragon. The dragon is a force. The Chinese people are the least gullible people you will ever meet because the century of humiliation is within their lived memory. That is a hunger that is in the bones to never, ever, ever be in that situation ever again. And that's why China's resurgence as world superpower happened as quickly as it did. It was because of this hunger that was burned into the psyche. China's shipbuilding capacity is 230 times that of the US's. The US should not try to be Rome. The US should be the US. And if Carthage could survive until today, the investment of trade, innovation, commerce, invention would compound over millennia, and it could very well have been another China. Anyway, Hannibal is bae, Carthage forever, and I'll see you next time.